In today's video, I'm going to be using AI to make predictions for the upcoming FIFA World Cup. This is a template that I created in Microsoft Excel, and if you haven't checked it out already, check out the link in the description for this video. I'm going to use Google Gemini and Microsoft's Copilot to make predictions for all the matches to predict the winner. I'm not just going to simply ask it who it thinks is going to win. I'm going to make it give me a match-by-match prediction, so that way it's a lot more thorough and comprehensive, so you can see exactly the matchups that they think are going to play out, and it's a lot easier as opposed to making just a single prediction for who it expects to win. This forces it to sort of follow the process and make predictions the way a normal person would. So let's start with Google Gemini. I'm going to use the AI function to put on a prompt, which I've already set up here, which I'm just saying make the format in a 0:0 format. The left value corresponds to the left team, the right to the right, and basically just make your best prediction. And I'm going to close this in quotes, and then for the range, I'm going to reference H4. So let's test out to make sure it does this first match correctly. So once it's generating, there we go, 2-1, so it expects Mexico to beat South Africa 2-1. So I'm going to copy this and paste this formula down to the rest of the group matches initially, and then paste it to the rest. So now I've pasted this, now it's going to go to work, and as it does so, I should expect these tables to update with the results. And so as you can see, they are updating. We see the standings update as these scores are being populated, so we can see the group stages and how the groups are playing out. So just like that, now we've got all the group stages predicted. So we've got England winning, Portugal winning their group, Argentina, France, Spain, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, USA, Brazil, Canada, Mexico. So a lot of not really any terribly big surprises there, but we've got already the prediction set up. So now we can go through in the next stage, so the round of 32. So now I have to modify this prompt a little bit just because draws are not allowed. So I'm just going to specify a simple prediction, no extra time, no penalties, just to keep this fairly simple. So I'm going to use the AI function again, but this time for the prompt, I'm going to use a slightly different one. And I'm going to say, make a prediction, but do not allow draws, and specifying that this is a knockout stage. So I'm going to select H76, and let's put a comma here. Let's make sure that's calculating correctly. And so we've got that. So now let's copy this and paste it down to the remaining matches. Control V to paste. And so for these values that it hasn't updated, it's actually copied here. It's shaded in purple, so it hasn't actually made that prediction. So I'm going to click Generate and Insert just to make sure it's not directly copying from above that value. So let's make sure it generates it. And there we go. So now nothing's filled in purple. So now we know all the predictions have been made. It's not just copying the values. And most importantly, we don't see any draws, which is good. So the AI is following the directions correctly. And now let's copy this also down here to these values, Control V. So now let's do the round of 16. And again, we have that purple highlighting. So that's just one thing to watch out for when you're using the AI, just to make sure that it's not just copying and pasting. We just want to click Generate and Insert just to make sure it's doing a fresh prediction. There we go. So just to make sure it's not straight up copying and pasting. So that looks to be good. Now let's do the quarterfinals. So these are all countries you would expect to make it into the quarterfinals. So that's a good sign. Nothing really shocking from the AI. May also be a little bit disappointing, I guess, not going out on a limb here. And again, this first value, it doesn't look like it's calculated. So I'm going to click Generate and Insert just to make sure that it is truly its prediction. So in that case, it actually did pick the Netherlands to beat Germany. So now we've got our semifinals, Netherlands and Spain, and England and Argentina. So paste this again. And the first value looks like I'm going to have to regenerate anyways. So there we go. So it predicts a final featuring Spain and England and a third place match between the Netherlands and Argentina. So let's first do the third place match. Generate insert. And it predicts that Argentina will finish third. And now as for Spain and England, it's going to expect a win for Spain. So Spain first, England second, then Argentina, and the Netherlands. So that's what Google Gemini's predictions are. Now let's move over to Excel's Copilot. Now with Excel, the setup is a little bit different. I'm still using an AI function, but it's called Copilot. And I'm going to enter in a prompt. So I'm going to use that initial prompt that I set up that specifies no draws. And I'm going to reference, instead of one cell, I'm going to go all the way down to the very bottom to select all my group stages. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm selecting all the way down to H75. The reason I'm doing this is to make sure that I don't run into limits, because if you're using the Copilot function, there's a limit as to how many times you can reference it. And a convenient workaround is just to use an array. So I'm going to select all these values, all these cells, H4 to H75, which feature my group stages. I'm going to hit enter. And so it's populated these values here. And again, the standings have updated. This time I've got Mexico winning, Switzerland, Brazil, USA, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, France, Argentina, Portugal, and England. So again, nothing really dramatic as to something you might not expect there. And now I can fill in the round of 32 here. So in this case, I'm going to use my slightly different prompt, which specifies not to include any draws. So let's set that up as well. So the Copilot function again for the prompt, specifying no draws and referencing my entire range. Close that out, hit enter, and now Copilot's going to fill in these predictions for the round of 32. And so let's just make sure we don't have any draws, which is good. So everything looks to be correct. So these are the teams that expect in the round of 16. So I can copy that prompt as well. I'll copy it over. And the main difference is I'm just going to specify a different range. So in this case, we're going from H92 all the way down to H99. There we go. Hit enter. And now let's see what these predictions come in at. Okay, so again, no draw is the main thing that I'm looking for. And so now again, let's copy my formula here and paste it here. This time I'm looking at cells 100 through 103. So I want to do one stage at a time, not to get ahead of myself here, and force AI to follow the process. So now for the final four, we've got Germany, USA, Brazil, and Portugal. So a completely different setup than what we expected with Gemini. So I'll compare that in a second right now. And now let's paste this here. And this time we're looking at 104 to 105. And now let's see who it expects for the third place matchup and the final. So for the third place, it expects US versus Portugal. For the finals, Germany and Brazil. So can't really argue with that kind of prediction for the finals. So now let's predict the final two games. So 104, this is going to be 106 and 107. So Microsoft Copilot is expecting Brazil to win, Germany to finish second, US to finish third and beat Portugal, who is in fourth. So now let's compare these side by side. So if we look side by side, the final four completely different. On the left-hand side, we've got Google Gemini. On the right-hand side, we've got Microsoft Excel's Copilot. The big difference that I see is you can see in the quarterfinals, the matchups were almost identical. Spain-US on Copilot versus Spain-Belgium on Gemini. So on Copilot, it had US beating Belgium in the round of 16 versus on Google Gemini, it had Belgium beating the US, which I think is probably a bit more probable. And it also had US beating Spain 2-1 as well. So it had the US being its big upset. So Excel's Copilot taken a bit more of a leap, whereas Google Gemini maybe a bit more conservative. But that being said, it also expected England to beat Brazil, which is also a bit of a tough matchup. And on Excel's Copilot, it had Brazil beating England. So, depending on how you expect some of those matchups to go, obviously the layout of those final matchups can vary significantly. What I'm really curious, though, is what happened to France along the way. It did not make it anywhere up here. So let's see who knocked it out. So Germany beating France and Germany beating France. So looks like a tough road for France to get through. As you can see, it got knocked out in the round of 16 based on these predictions. So one matchup like that obviously can shake out the rest of these predictions of these matchups significantly. So Spain is Google Gemini's projected winner, whereas on Excel's Copilot, we've got the winning team being Brazil. So either way, it's hard to argue with either one of those picks. How they got there, though, slightly different based on these different AIs. So what did you think about these predictions? Which one do you think is more likely to be correct than the other? Excel's Copilot or Google Gemini? Let me know in the comments, and thanks so much for watching.